we really kind of space the mussels out on the toast with the pickled mustard seed and the herbs. So when you get in there and have that bite, you're getting all of it. And the way the bite starts for me is like it's a very big pop of acidity that comes from the mussels. And then next comes the aioli, which kind of coats your mouth in this fatness, and then a really nice crusty bread. So it almost clears the palate after you take that first bite, which makes me want to go back and get that vinegar flavor. And that's kind of the idea, is that you're getting all the layers, and that last layer makes you want to start all over again. I'm Caroline Glover. I'm the chef co-owner of Traveling Mercies, and today we're gonna make our Mussels Escabeche Toast. So basically it's pickled. I fell in love with the style of pickle from eating pupusas on Colfax that comes with a curtido and escabeche, a vegetable. This is a mussels variety. So we cook the mussels first, and then we add the pickling liquid or marinade to the mussels. Since we are doing oysters up here, very clean, minimally processed, we have, mignonette on the side. I wanted another bite that was kind of the antithesis to that, where it had a bit more going on, a bit more technique, but also had to be able to be produced up here in this very tiny space. I love mussels, I love escabeche, and it just made sense to have a loaded toast. Tested a few people on it, and their minds were like, I have not tasted something like this before. And that's kind of the whole point. In the marinade is olive oil, PX sherry vinegar, which is like a round, nuttier vinegar, red wine vinegar to punch it up, rosemary, garlic, bay leaves, peppercorns, coriander, red chili flake. And I think that's it. So we bring the marinade up to just a simmer. We're not looking to brown anything, just to kind of meld all the flavors together. That gets poured over the cooked mussels, and then for 24 hours it sits like that. Then we strain all of the aromatics out and then keep it in the actual olive oil that's really nice and flavored. And that lasts for about 3 to 4 days.
Do you cook mussels differently for this kind of process?
Yeah, we do. So down at Annette, we cook mussels to order, and we add in everything when we're steaming them. So the white wine, the aromatics, any sauce that we're using. For these mussels, we're actually just adding a little bit of water. We're just steaming them open. Once they're open, we pick them out, clean any beards off that may have been left on, and then it gets the warm pickling liquid over it. So when an order comes in, we have a very, very small space. So that's kind of how this dish came about. What could we make in a toaster oven? So 1 piece of toast from Hearth Bakery goes into the oven with a good amount of olive oil on it. Toast for about 3 minutes. Then we add our aioli. It's not traditional. Traditional aioli has raw garlic in it. I opt to leave that out because I love to use it for the base of most of our sauces. I am made up of aioli. I also then get to control the flavor profile of it, which has Dijon mustard and white wine vinegar. And then we use a rice bran oil, which is a really nice neutral oil. So it can take on flavors, but it also kind of has a flavor of its own. I do about 6 or 7 mussels, pickled mussels on top. Each mussel gets a little pinch of a flaky salt like Maldon. I think when you have the piece of bread, the aioli, and the mussel, that salt can get lost in that bite. So we make sure each mussel has a little bit of salt on it. Pickled mustard seed, paprika, chives, and dill. It hits. This still tastes the way it did 2 years ago when we set out to make this bite. I'm just like blown away by the acidity that's happening, and then just finishing with that perfect fatness and richness, and it just makes me want to go back.